What am I about to say? I don't know. My stomach been bothering me a little bit. Had to go give me something to drink and something to eat, but then I couldn't even eat what I got. So I don't know. And then I came back. I'm like, okay, now let me go get dressed. And I said, oh shit, I forgot to go give me a toothbrush. So I had to go get a toothbrush. But anyways, I'm enjoying the fresh air because it's kind of warm in there. And so I was like, let me just sit out here in the car and do a video real quick. So let's, excuse me, see what we got. I don't know, y'all. And it's probably not a good day to do videos because I got a lot of other stuff on my mind. You know, I was just thinking, like, is somebody being ostracized because of the authenticity, or is somebody being ostracized because of their, because they may be like turned into a bot or something like this? But I feel like there's more bots, and the bots are on one accord. I feel like it's somebody's authenticity or the fact that there is some kind of dual hybrid energy. I'm hearing that even if this is a 7, because I'm getting 6 God energy, but that's also making me think about the 7 sisters or whatever, the Pleiades or whatever. But it's almost like or the stars, but they left one out. Somebody's not going to be burdened maybe by these people, these hacker sons or ruthless ones, okay, to, I don't know, take the kingdom. But I feel like still this is somebody doing that thing again, trying to talk about somebody's mental health. It's like people from the background geared you or pulled you to do this because they want to see what you think, but then they trying to use it against someone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody pulled me into doing tarot or reading the Bible or doing a history, my own research on history or whatever. But it's like while somebody was doing the heavy lifting or the moving or cleaning up their bad dealings, that's what they have. It's because it's easy to ridicule or put seeing off as like something that's not that big. I was also thinking about people getting confused, trying to figure somebody out from a distance as to what you do in a day. Because people that's about business and money and stuff, they wouldn't be grossed out. They would be not know what to do with somebody if they see you sitting on the couch every day, all day, and they out there working. But it's like whatever this is, your mind can go there too. You know, if people if these bad sons wasn't stealing from somebody, you would be working or doing something amazing, something global, even possibly. I feel like that's where there's a little bit of prejudice or something that comes in as well, because those are different types too. Or like everybody knew that I was hearing the boys is gonna do it, so it's like I think there was a mythical story about the 7 sister, no, the 7 too. One was a girl, and then all the rest of these giants or moguls or whatever, or all these prominent figures were boys. And then they made her marry they made the sister marry one of the brothers so that she could stay out of the way or something like this. But the sister was supposed to be a prominent, a pillar or something like this as well. But again, somebody could be blocking someone. They could have stripped somebody of all of their, you know, stuff in the middle or at the top, or what would make somebody abundant or a hierarchy, or somebody uh, like inheriting a vineyard or something like this that somebody had left for them. Somebody could have stripped this stuff, these people, and blocked me or you. Now, it's kind of weird because people say, well, we just want to see what you would do or something if you would try to get it out the mud or on your own. But that's the crazy thing about this situation. There's something about, especially if there's it's something about somebody's relationship, like hanging in the, like you don't know if this person is dead. Did the family ex like execute this person, like cut them off? Did, like, what happened? Because it's almost like with alimony, if the woman is with the man and she gets they get a divorce, and then she wants alimony. If she gets a job, it can afflict something with her getting alimony. So that's how I said that'd be crazy if somebody was trying to divorce you while they was living with you, but taking away from you while they were still with you, and then trying to force you to go out there and get a job. That's manipulating the case or something, especially if you don't know that this case has gone on, will go on, or is going on. And it's like, why would it's like somebody is concerned about you getting something, you getting something after they're dead. It's like somebody from the dead is dealing with people to try to make sure. But I just don't think it's the person. This could be somebody that this person knows, or because I was thinking like, damn, if somebody's dad fell, or say somebody, okay, say what these people didn't tell you is that the person that spent your teenage years with you, that was a clone of your dad, or a forever young version of your dad. So you were with your dad, fucking with your dad, right? But or that was your dad that came and was anointed by you, but when you started having sex, remember how I told you somebody could have, something was weird about something here. They could have swapped out somebody when they seen that the mark, or the, say I'm the mark, like an Adam and Eve, and it's almost like when they see me as a teenager getting, curious or whatever, I'd be wondering, did they swap out the person to get my love? He got my love, right? And then it got left, and then they sent in who could be with me as a healthy teenage, flirty, kissy, sexual relationship. So it's kind of like that's what I'd be wondering. Like, or the feminine version of this male was the one that was with me at first to, get me to open up, and then they brought a masculine, sex crazed version in, to teenagers, whatever. That's just what I was wondering here. But they could have blocked this person, maybe because the person was not a son of David. And so they could have, this is like when you younger and you one of these Truman Show people, other people are doing everything. You think you making choices, but there's actually other people behind the scenes, that what I'm picking up on, that was making choices for you. Okay? And this just became a thing for these people. They never let somebody grow up, and then now you're just like a thorn in their spine or something like this. Okay? And somebody don't know what to do with you now. Okay? It's like, it's almost like a Veruca Salt, but not really, but mixed with the Charlie. You get what I'm saying? Because Charlie was poor and everything, and Veruca was rich. But it's like, I don't know, it's something like that. So somebody could be getting enlightened about something. And then I was wondering, did somebody's feather fall because they let another woman come in and then sweep them off their feet, and then they started to let this woman abuse their child. You get what I'm saying? So you went from the daughter wife to the dealing with a wicked stepmother. We got the moon in reverse and the sun coming in the clouds in reverse. Maybe the male, because women can get wrapped up in a man and neglect their children the same way men can get wrapped up in I feel like the business or the outer side, when these men go out right? Because the men have certain privileges that they hide from us women that they've had in the relationships when they were around us the whole time. We didn't know that men can operate like this. They have their secret societies or clubs, or they have where they can have access to other women without it ever been known, okay? Something like this, okay? And women just, are out in the open to do what we want, but we're being watched by different eyes than these men. The eyes that are watching these men are closed. They could do no wrong. The eyes that are watching the women, they're multiplying, tallying up. Okay, this could be also the tally system, having something to do with the tally banking system of England, how they've been able to kind of see who's going to end up being the part of the senior royal court, of the little, bastard kids and other kids and half kids and stuff that will be hidden, or the taken kids or whatever. You see what I'm saying? The disposable ones, right? But I feel like if somebody's light here that set somebody above, or and this could also then bother. So these are the type of prejudices we're talking about. All right. I feel like if this is a council of people that handles the son when they're growing up or something like this, they're just not, they're not caring about, they don't give a fuck about what's best for you necessarily. They just want to pick a part of the kingdom and throw you in there, whether you're, you know, because I feel like whatever this is the sacrifice, motherfucker. Like, this was a sacrifice. This was humbling. You know what I'm saying? The first 40 something years of my so-called 40 something years of life. This was all a whole humbling thing. What the fuck I need to be humble some more? Like, I'm not doing it. Okay? I'm different. Okay, so somebody could be different. You could be different. But of course, all these people weren't who they are now. Back they're not who they were back then anymore. So, I'm pretty sure these people that started these, the person that started the computer company in the garage, I'm pretty sure that person was not who they is today. That they done made it this far and they can afford people to, you know, help them or clean up after them or do things for them. I bet you when they were starting this company in that garage, it was messy, beer cans or water bottles all over the place and messy and shit like this while they were grinding. Like, grinding can be physical, but grinding can be mental. And mental grinding is a little bit deeper because you don't really see mess. You don't really, none of that shit don't matter. Picking up after yourself don't matter. You're grinding in your mind. Some people can handle both, I'm guessing, but it just ain't me. So I feel like somebody's throwing obstacles and then making you, in order to make somebody stumble here. It's like putting a lot on someone when that ain't even where they from. Like, you didn't even let the person walk, crawl, and then walk into it. You plop it on top of their head, big old building, and then expect them to get it off. Or a storm comes in and knock a house over on somebody, and there's rescue teams out there. What the fuck you got the rescue teams out here for if you're not going to try to use the crane or whatever and get the fucking big brick off of this person? Because obviously it's only on their ankle. The rest of their body is fine. You know what I'm saying? Get the damn. Is you gonna bring somebody in to get the shit off the person's ankle so they could get, so we could get them out of there and get them to the hospital, maybe? Because, now if there's somebody already over there, the head is bust open, and the eyes is rolled behind them, then you're not even gonna bother getting that person. You're gonna go to the next person that might be like, help. This motherfucker is dead, basically already. So these are the choices that people had to make out there on the field. Okay, I'm guessing. All right. Now, somebody could have put somebody in a mental institution or something here, or a blocker, mental blocker. Um, and this could be this Mohammedan energy here, or and now this person is in reverse because somebody could have said, came after you and was like, oh, we're looking for, this particular child, the prodigal child or the son or the empress or whatever. Oh, I went and I looked and everything. That person is, when I found that person was crying, pulling their hair out. They had like 4 kids and they was just, and I just think she need to go to the crazy home. This is what I was thinking. Because one time after I had my twins, I remember this shit. One time when I was living in Zion after I had my twins, he used to go to work from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and I already had the 3-year-old, and then I had the twins too. And I wasn't hanging out with my friends, and I wasn't inviting them over. I wasn't going over their house or nothing. I was by myself a lot with the twins or whatever. It was just too much. Now, when the babies got a little bit older and cute, then everybody wanted to come over and sit. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm coming over there to watch TV for a little bit," and I'm like, "Okay." And then they like to play with the babies and stuff like this. But when they was little, right after I had them, and I sat up in that damn closet up in that room, and I was just like crying, and I called him on the phone. I'm like, "I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do this no more. Whatever this shit is." I'm tired. I can't even sleep. I think it was, it was. I don't even call it postpartum. I just feel like I was tired. I was tired. I was a young mother and I was tired, and I was just like, and I was sitting in the closet, and I know that when I did it, I was being a little over dramatic, but I just was like, oh my God, how I'm gonna do this? I realized that I was a mother of three, just like that, and it scared the hell out of me. Okay, and so this could be somebody that was watching at the time and said, oh yeah, that's what she did today. Let's go ahead and put her in a mental institution. This could be some false something. But after that, I snapped out of it, and then I boom went into motherhood like a G. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only time that somebody could have probably, I was just thinking. I'm like, that's the only time somebody could have looked at me and said, oh yeah, we'll say that see what she just did? That's crazy. I mean, it was out of my character because like I said, before that I never had no feelings like that. You know, after that I never had no feelings like that. But that was when, and I called him on the phone and I'm like, I'm tired of this. Why don't you come home or whatever? Just get off early. It's just today. I just can't take it or whatever like this. Okay. So somebody could have been watching. Okay. This could be also how somebody got a hold. We could be going back to when or how somebody got a hold of the finances or took a conservatorship or some type of conservatorship over someone. Okay. We also got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Um, because I was thinking also they remove these men too. If these men go behind the scenes and they're like, or in the lower London area thing, then it's making me think that those are the ones that's out of the way. So that's the first one that anoints and binds you to them. There's a different type of thing than the marriage if this is supposed to be the same man. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody else that dated, but it's this man is supposed to be the same man that I met since I was 13 and now I'm 40 something years old. So, but I know that it's not his same vassal every time. If the version of him that I met as a teenager and was dealing with as a teenager, if they gave me an older one because because I was the Holy Spirit and these people were advanced in warlockery or demonology or vampirism or whatever this is, that could be what I needed at that time. You see what I'm saying? Um and that's why I was thinking, and everything that was staged around me was a part of that apparatus, right? But so this person already had a body built, you see. Okay. um mm. And so these people could have got some kind of deal to get taken up out of the Truman Show and into the background and get jobs back there. You understand? As watchers, okay? They out now. They're starting to. They played the age. They played the age range for other little children like me that came up 2 or 3 times. They cannot go back to those same high schools anymore. You get what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying here. And they get their severance pay and they go off into the world or whatever, but they always remember your ass. And this is how, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that there's this back and forth energy, right? Whether these were people that couldn't stand your ass back then or they loved you so much and they look back, both get to look back into the Truman Show and try to hack back in and fuck with you. All right. So that's what I was thinking because I was seeing somebody and I'm like, oh my God. You know how Diana would discover, because we were picking up on something like this, like a whirlwind or something that was going around somebody when they was a baby. And that made me think about when they bound Diana, and then he was a time traveler, and then she was able to see her dad, and she's like, "Oh my God, Dad," or whatever. So it's kind of, or maybe it's somebody's boyfriend or something. Oh my God, is that you? You know, It's something like that. Like somebody's trying to pick up on that energy here. Um, Okay, and somebody also could be, because we got Queen of Wands bust out yesterday, and now she coming out in reverse. So this could be somebody that they used to think was the Queen of Wands, and they like, nah, this is the Queen of Wands. It's something like this, okay? Or somebody's trying to unbind somebody, and just in time so that you can't be a Queen of Wands. Girl, I'm telling you, somebody trying to strip away your. Let's say that you the only thing you a magical being or something. You could heal people with your with communicating or having sex with them or something. This is like somebody trying to take. That's the only thing you have left. Somebody stripped everything. The only thing you got to be is like a high scale escort or something. That's the only way you really gonna survive in the lifestyle that you belong in. You see what I'm saying? It's somebody trying to put somebody into a sector, but somebody came back and said, "No, the hell you're not." You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna be having a happy family either. Like, but this, I feel like this is a big brother energy. Like, you're not supposed to have none of that shit. You need to get into this industry, or you need to be in business, or you need to be in, you know, you need to do plays, or somebody else is thinking something. No, I know what I'm about to do with you. It's kind of like this, but it's like these people was not even helping you out at any time. Like, why they gotta say so? You know, it's kind of like this is the easy part. Oh, everybody denied me. Okay, then I could just topple over everybody and go stay at the top, or go higher, or whatever. And these people can't keep pulling on me. You know what I'm saying? Because what did we have to do? And if you want to come back when I get my foundation built, I could look at your record and see what you did fucked up, and then you come back in or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to still hold on to this thing about destroying everything that the Father created. It's just basically off for you or me if it's not doing right. What the fuck I'm gonna keep? If my father, if a feather figure was going against me and blocking me all this time, why would I keep his body? That means that where he was sitting back, or he was around and he was telling them people to do stuff to block me. Why would I keep that body active? It don't make no sense to me. This could be also why somebody can't is feeling restricted. You can't, a Queen of Wands is also somebody that gets out and moves around and have fun, and go places with her stick and go talk to her auntie and her cousin or something, or her best friend from high school. They go talk to these people and with the stick in the hand and be like, "Girl, no, you need to do this about this situation," or something like this. It's somebody that gives advice and shit like this too. Somebody, I know what to do. I don't want the King of Wands because he gonna be too stern. But I'll go to the Queen of Wands. She usually know exactly what to do. Because the Queen of Wands, her wand is like a lot thinner. The King of Wands wand is a lot bigger. And I know usually when I leave this person, I feel so much better. And I feel like somebody don't feel like that no more. There's some people that don't feel like that in your presence or somebody's presence anymore. And they could be blaming that you don't have a happy family. That's why. But I feel like it's their action. Yeah, it's somebody's actions against somebody. I didn't see that hiding back there. Okay. Somebody could be making it like you're not the sex symbol or something anymore. That's all you were, was a sex symbol. And so that this is also somebody pissed off because they want you to come online and say yes, or don't say nothing at all, or they want you to come online and say only Bible verses or something like this. They don't want you to talk about those stories about when you was young and how people was doing whatever they was doing in the 90s and stuff like this. It doesn't fucking matter. It's none of your business. You should not be able to go. You should be having an inkling about what I'm saying. That's also something that creates a stir, possibly, okay, or to give somebody attention. People like to hear about stuff like that. It's okay when they do it, you know what I'm saying? But when I do it, or when you do it, because there's no way for these audience that I'm talking to have they all they can do is wonder what that was like. I could have been fucking my man 3 times a day for 30 years. You don't know what I'm talking. When I just say I had a lot of sex, motherfucker, that's just what it meant. You understand? Okay. I also feel like the binding also kept somebody from feeling. So maybe this could make somebody steal a virgin energy here because you haven't been able to feel, or you were surrounded by bots. You haven't had a human experience because you were surrounded by people with a bot mentality. So nobody ever gave, you was the only one that had so-called human feelings like this, okay? Or gave love and you didn't give it back, or you didn't get it back. So this is about something like this too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because your chakras could have been shut down like these people's. They their own business. They were supposed to act like your friend, but they was really, now you realizing that these people that was around you, they was just their own business. So you never really experienced a real um going back and forth loving situation. This also, I feel like, could be why a lot of people is pulling on somebody's energy secretly. They're getting it. You've been in contact with people, but you haven't felt what a so-called human is supposed to feel. It's like somebody not a real boy yet. Okay, I'm getting something like this, and somebody is mad because they were afraid to let you experience that, even with them or anybody else. And somebody's afraid that they're gonna have to look at you experience that with someone else. So, I feel like somebody could be trying to slander somebody here. All right. Yeah, this a probably a grumpy old emperor. This motherfucker probably come back to life to try to stop you from having that experience. Okay. Yeah, because this person wants somebody to be breadcrumb here. They feel like they know what's best. Somebody got a plan. I'm thinking of a master plan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this person now don't have their ace of cups. Somebody could these could be the giants here. They got had their ace of cups, and now they have much knowledge, and now they don't have much knowledge anymore. So we're just talking about, okay, because I was about to get on here and my mind was more on the business approach or to talk about the economy or why this and that or why we handle business like this with China and stuff. But God is saying, no, they want you to be stupid. Okay. Because I feel like if you take whatever this breadcrumb or if you accept this partnership or something, then it's just going to get you put in prison or somebody's bring you under their wing to just to make sure your ass gets sent to calmer waters. And it's like, no, I like the other idea I had. Two of Cups in the reverse. Because somebody don't want to see somebody in a Two of Cups. This is why somebody want to send somebody to calmer waters. Look. They don't want to mix with you or something like this. I tell you, this could be one of these ghost dads or one of these ghost energies. You know, you know, beings, creatures of the night, harassing someone. They like these women that do beauty regimens before they go to bed and everything like this so they can come hover over their flower smelling bodies and stuff like this. And I just ain't got time for that. But they making sure these bitches got a heaping of finances where all they have to worry about is their beauty and their own self and shaving their booty or whatever this is. I'm not one of them. I have to worry about these people bringing war to my door. All right. So there's a bully here. It's like I don't know what this person is, what this creature is, or this entity. Somebody is there's also a smear campaign or something. Catch me if you can. So somebody could be taking all of the pictures or the secret FBI or CIA pictures that they've taken of you in your rendezvous, friendship corners, going out to the club and sharing this old ass shit from 20 years ago with people to try to make them go, all right, so that they could get the victory. But that's false because that's something about a brotherhood or something. Like there's a girl. Also, there was another girl here, another mythical storyline or so-called real storyline about a girl that like the brothers was using this sister or something like this, you know, keeping her little or something, keeping her small or something, and using her for some kind of purpose or whatever. And then, but the woman had been given the same ranking as the boys. So these boys was never, ever supposed to expel this information about. It's only one girl in the world that get this. And I was just thinking this had to be the fountain. If God created one fountain and sent it out into this place to wake these people up, to love on these people or something, and everybody like, oh yeah, I know this person, and you bring joy when you come around these people, why the hell would they try to hurt you when it's time for you to experience this when they know they can't give it? They're not that far. It might be time for you to move on, and then a new energy comes in to then show them how to reciprocate and not be so greedy and stingy and all this other shit. But I was just there to open it up. I was just there to bring these niggas back to life as a fountain. You get what I'm saying? It's something like this. So somebody thinks that they're gonna get this, that's they were gonna slander somebody or something like this and get this. But this could also be, motherfucker that know about quality, because there's a lot of people that you like, oh, we respect the confirmation, we respect these people, look at what they've been able to build, but do you really know the value, or you know did you do that shit on your own or something, or like what's this? Because you can't if that's what you're doing here. All right. Somebody could have also made somebody foreign, or thought that they was able to get somebody think that you're not from here, or whatever this is here. Or this is somebody that's like, oh, you thought you ain't gonna have no handler? Oh, you about to have a handler. So somebody could be trying to, send somebody back in that's gonna take you to get your nails done, or they're not gonna argue with that much or something. That's not gonna work. Control my life. And if you just see what I'm saying? Fine, I'm a robot, bitch. I want another one. I want another one of me. I want this person. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to keep the same damn thing. I'm Barbie. I could change. What are you doing? If you ain't control of my stuff, stop holding on to my stuff and using my stuff. I want to use my stuff. You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy. I want to use my stuff. You could get the safari Barbie, and then you could take her clothes off and put the beach clothes on her. She's still gonna be safari Barbie. You just put the beach stuff on her. You put her at the beach. It's still the safari Barbie. You understand what I'm saying? Mm. Yeah. So somebody trying to say that somebody's foreign, because this could have also got somebody. They could have been traveling your vessel or vassals from other countries. You could have got sick there. You could have got abused there. You could have died there. These could be $1 trillion vassals here, $1 billion cars or vassals here. So even if somebody was to just destroy everything, you gonna end up paying more to me about what you destroyed. It you try to act like you trying to do it in the dark, so I can't see what you're doing. So when I get my stuff back, it's all graffitied and tagged up and marked up and all nasty. No, you might well just go ahead and take it back at your little dungeon or whatever, and clean the shit back up how you found it, and put it back on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? And just do what you know you're supposed to be doing, because this is gonna be a problem here. It wasn't a good idea. Somebody is crying here. Because now somebody could have even tried to go take somebody to another land or something like this. But the whole thing, we could just stop that shit right now. Because it's not against the will of the rising one that also has the power and authority right now. You don't have it no more. That conservatorship is none and void. Null and void. Okay? So I don't know what somebody's trying to do. So somebody could be trying to go back with the same thing if they was able to keep you out of certain frequencies or rooms by saying that somebody was mentally ill. It's not working this time. Actually, motherfucker, we trying to see if you mentally ill. Okay? Two of Swords here. Something is being blocked. Okay? Or this person could be sad and everything like this. They could be trying to run away from this Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay? Energy and Two of Swords, but God energy got to get in the middle. Because Queen of Swords could have been stole. Somebody could be realizing that they was taken by these people. Oh my God, this is not the girl I was in love with 15 years old. I got a memory. That's the girl that actually, that other girl that's talking, that's the one that was my girlfriend back then. Somebody was being mishandled here. It's also like somebody, when God, the whole thing about Moses, when God was about to go get killed Moses, but then something got stopped or something like this. But I feel like this is not God. Remember a couple months ago we did that reading, and I said somebody is afraid of what they created, the seed that they created with a woman, or with the serpent, or with a Lilith, or with another energy. They looking down, like, oh my God, these motherfuckers is ruthless. I should have just even stayed with the other person. Like, this was because this was the ploy here, to kill the queen or kill the empress, and empower, or kill God and empower Moses's whatever, this daughter, if God said don't have babies with them, Moses, okay, was allotted to somebody stick up for Moses and let him have that wife. But what they produced was why God already said don't do that. And so this is like Moses' kids coming after him. He's scared. It's something. It's, I don't know. Something weird is right here. What they created. And you know what happened? If somebody's making some little, robots in their basement or something like this, and then we find out, I'd be thinking movie all the time. I don't know. And then we find out that this robot been getting up at the middle of the night and killing people in the neighborhood. Well, if the little boy that created the robot is out of his hands, now you got to bring in the boys with the helicopters and shit like this, and you got to locate this. The boy is like, no, I made it. It's my creation. I love it or whatever. But these people are going to have to come in and do something about this fucking thing because he can't control it. They might bring other, like scientists or other robotic engineers or something in to figure out what did this boy create and how do we stop it. This is the thing. Okay. This could also be somebody is getting cut off here. Like somebody could be going and getting some memories here. And they realized that for 30 years they was being tricked. Or somebody could be in a frenzy. Come around you like, oh my God. So the same way you could be mad at this male or this female, or I could be mad at this person to live, but not. I don't want to be with this person no more because of this situation. But 5 times, half and half, the person didn't know that they was being used, just like you didn't know the fuck that you was. It don't make you dumb. It don't make you nothing. But this is something that has to be talked about because too many been able to get away with something and not getting away with it this time. Like it's time for it. It's over. Okay. It's just I don't know. I'm just getting on the scene, but I don't deal with bullshit for too long. And some bullshit coming on the scene, I'm like, hold on, wait. Okay. I don't even want to do nothing. I will shut down. I'll barely be breathing, sitting there trying to pick up on what is this thing. It just happened to be the divine or something that's a very extensive that it's taking me 5 years to figure out. Whoa, hold on. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, you could be telling me, whatever you want to tell me. But like in high school, when everybody was going getting them damn Jordans and stuff, leaving school and shit to go get Jordan, I'll leave school for some. Ooh, I would leave school for other reasons to make out or whatever this is, okay? Or to go, chill or watch movies or something. But I wasn't leaving for no damn Jordans. But I've never been somebody that follows trends either. Or just gotta get, where everybody else is getting. I'll be going in the other direction. Okay. So this could also be, again, somebody could have been under this energy. And this is how petty this shit is. That somebody was giving you a hard time because you didn't. And I just seen this big old eagle just fly by. He keep on flying in front of me. Somebody could be discriminating on me because I didn't buy Jordans and shit back then. You understand? This is a little things like this where these idols feel like they can implement so much more into your life and manipulate things when you're going to get your gifts that God has given. These people are already condemned or something. They don't give a fuck about the punishment. And the punishment has always been the same. So that's why I said it's death. Even if this was, no, say in the past 30 years, this is why we're saying these clones is because nobody's dying like that. Right? We're already at the point where nobody dies anymore. Okay, well then if there's a God energy on earth, they can say, open up their mouth and say, wait, we do. I've established something. I've searched this out too much. A portion of everybody got to lose half. These motherfuckers got to die. You know what I'm saying? How you know that wasn't written by the fallen angel so they can keep saying here and multiplying, going over and over again? So, it's like this. And everybody that's making and putting out ain't a good thing. Somebody could make a lot of money and you could be a fucking cancer for everybody else, including yourself, and what you making money or how you making money or what you making money on. It could start spilling out and fucking with other people's shit and yours. Nobody don't have to go down with you because you doing this. Like, no, I just don't believe it. Okay? I don't. Okay, and that's the truth. Okay, somebody was bringing somebody something on the low. Somebody was getting, yeah. The hermit is saying yes. To make this person seem more some, yeah, they was bringing this, they was pinning this person up like this and bringing that liquid to this person to make them see this essence or whatever to this person to make the yes. Whenever the hermit come back out like that, that's a yes. You see? Now do you see? That's what he be saying to me when I look at the hermit. Okay? True. This is the truth. Now this could be that this man um do love this person more than you or something like this. Or this is a demon saying, then I'll show them is you I love. But you just show them. Show me too, motherfucker. And can y'all scurry? Because I feel like as long as you still stand here, you fucking, if you love this bitch more than me, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want? I'm still the motherfucker one that got you to this point. It's still my energy or my essence that grew this shit insanely. So, what do you want me to do? Because business or merchant style, my merchant mind or whatever like this, or my elite mind is waking up like, okay, I don't know if nobody can be an elite if you're going to let a little bit of coochie or something like this get, I don't know, or a little bit of penis or a pretty face, okay? A fine ass, gorgeous, but, this could be fake. You put it all on this person, like, because somebody just looked like the just most gorgeous thing. But you putting it all on this person, and this motherfucker don't even look like this for real. So, do you understand what I'm saying? But I was asking God, can you please make one that look like that then? Because I thought we did. They could have damaged this person or something like this. I don't know. Like, come on, man. Stop. I don't even got time for this. All right? So, I don't know. I wouldn't think that. Because it's not about somebody's, with this particular type of soul tie, I feel like I met with this person before I knew who they was, before I was able to be so nosy and go and find out, and pull the energy and everything and see. And it ain't even like pulling the energy. Like, I just couldn't, because I'm telling y'all, I was like, wait a minute, I'm pulling on this energy. What this feel like? What that feel like? And then I did my detective work till I found out who it would be and who it's supposed to be like in my reality. Whether this person was on TV, behind the scenes, or whatever. And that's just I just found out who it was, and that's just it. And I was happy. And God and it's like God saw it was good. But was it? Okay, because now we're dealing with the digital era heavily. Or is these people so mad that gets me going like that? Mind, body, soul, face. We talking about like your actual face, like the nose and stuff, not the face behind your face. Okay, that's off limit to me. Um, you see what I'm saying? Somebody could have got jealous here. Somebody could have got mad, unhinged. You know, the same nigga from the past. If being was, and I'm like, oh my God, my man, I just like the way, oh, I like my man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when I was a teenager or whatever. I already liked them. If y'all brought that version in and I locked on that version, like, oh yeah, your ass been looking good lately. You know what I'm saying? They could have, that made me too excited. That made me passionate and something like this, right? Like just right. As motherfuckers say. And I could found the seat or whatever, and it was just right. Goldilocks looking ass. And it was just right. And then I was thinking like, maybe this masculine energy, I look at him like, it is just right. Because that's still him. Y'all just put him in another, you just put him in another dimension. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So again, somebody could have been in this for this. Okay? They could have been in this having to do what they got to do, but in a protective measure so they could get into this now. This person could be afraid of you knowing that that's what they was doing. They was trying to get you to the point where you can't see nobody else but them again. Like, bitch, but it's like control, but motherfucker, who's doing that? You love that? What? Hold on, stop. Okay, listen, we ain't doing none of this shit like this. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So again, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody trying to stop a thing or something like this. A power couple, because those things are very important with a real power couple, I would think. But somebody is trying to not give you money or something, so you can't go do something here. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got this show. I So there's a tower, or somebody don't the fact that you don't want to, you know how some people meet on like a show or something, and then they get a spin-off, and then we get to see them get married. You know, like Kim Kardashian. Somebody did this, but then you get to do the spin-off and see them get married, and everybody's all tuned in. You know, maybe because you don't want to do something like that. But this could also be the way to save your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do everything behind the scenes, they can just get rid of your ass. They can make you feel like you're a part of something and then just bloop, you be gone. But I feel like some girls is smart to kind of publicize it, whether these are social media couples, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Because this could also be somebody that you was, okay, somebody still in the world card energy, somebody had to get married, and now as soon as they got married to this person, the person don't want to give them no money or something like this. And that's going to be a no-no. So this could be showing that somebody just wanted to come in and violate your finances or something. Somebody, and this could be a secret union here too. Yeah, because I'm guessing somebody don't want somebody to be the most high. All right, yeah, so that the Pope and the the Vatican can still make decisions for something. So they're saying that somebody's not the most high. But again, this is about to get whacked. Somebody about to get whacked, or this is why somebody got whacked. Because this person could have told the truth about who is the most high. And they said, no, let's get one more Pope in here. And then maybe after this, the person is the most high. And now somebody about to get whacked, or this is what happened. Somebody got whacked. All right. The Pope could have got whacked. Somebody could be getting enlightened. You could be enlightened. Somebody could be in jail, but they could be having immunity here. Okay. We got the devil. It's like if somebody whacked the Pope, the devil is going to be in reverse. And the truth is going to be shown. So what the hell that mean? Okay. All right. And again, it's a good idea to writ. Okay. I said writ up something about death. Being able to handle these particular people. It's like these people have to have the permission to do something. Annihilate something or move it. Like you're going to move or you about to get moved. All right. You about to move or you about to get moved. Okay. So that somebody could get justice finally. All right. And this could be what somebody did to somebody's son here. And trying to put wisdom in reverse. And because I feel like the son could have represent like a celebrity person. A child was immaculate, and then the wisdom is the donkey or the horse here. But like somebody tried to do something to all three of these people here, or is to get justice for these three. Okay. Yeah. And so I'm getting that this could have even been a son or something could have got with somebody, had a baby with somebody, and all three of them perish. Or make me think about, like, I thought it was a family of three that went to Mexico and never came back. They put on the news a couple years, like 20 years ago, something. They was talking about that family that went to Mexico for a vacation and they just disappeared like in thin air. So this could be something that happened a long time ago. On these people are still walking the earth, but the story hasn't lined up to what actually happened to them while they're wandering the earth. So it gives a different view on when they say, oh, these spirits and souls is wandering the earth. A lot of these tarot readers know a lot more. They went to like some kind of camp with these people. They come from the same area I do, or maybe if you went through this, you do, or something like this. They know exactly what they're doing here. All right, and we got the nine of, so you can't have nothing back. Okay, this could even be because wisdom is an animal here, so you could have been in the animalistic nature. You about to, you know, go back in your human body, but you can't now because something here, or your mythical body. I don't know what this is, because I feel like if you take something from somebody, then something can't be restored. Now this could be, you know, why are you trapping somebody in the house, or why would you put me in prison in a certain place, whether it's my house or a public prison, and then tell me I can't eat the food there? It ain't like I could say, well, you know what, I'm gonna go down the street and start getting my food from McDonald's. You can't. You got to, everything is supplied by the house or the prison, right? Right. So what, I don't understand what somebody's trying to do. Okay, because even yesterday I'm like, damn, I want to get my nails done. I'm tired of this shit or whatever. I need to get my nail done or whatever like this. And then my person like, well, I'm not doing that. That's not my responsibility. And then the next day he like, oh, I was thinking about getting your nails done something. So y'all plan like whatever you doing. I don't like this shit. I'm not gonna be sitting up in this. I don't like it. You fucked it up already. I've discovered the crack or something like this, and I don't want to do that. You understand? So it's almost like somebody that's trying to pull on somebody's energy or my energy or yours. I don't want you taking money from that person. Well, nigga, you not doing, I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is. But it's just weird to me. So I don't know if somebody's trying to get somebody to take a bribe or something. Usually this is like when somebody's trying to take a bribe. She about to get mad, just go get her nails done or something. And it's like, dude, physically I'm in this level with these people. Mentally, is you fucking crazy? This would be a bribe, motherfucker. I know how much money that I was born up under, and a $200 to go get my nails done. You think that that's a bribe? That's a deal, motherfucker. You better find. That's why I'm saying the people trying to act like they God or trying to act like we're in this dimension and you can't come here. You can't sit with us. You better figure out another fucking way. Don't talk. Don't. Somebody trying to belittle somebody here. And in due time, and in the meantime, I'm gonna be sitting here like whatever. I know me being broke ain't my motherfucking energy. So, you know. Somebody got to come in at the lower parts and start taking these niggas off at the ankles for stealing. Like, I don't know that these motherfuckers don't have these chips. Look, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Because everybody hustling, right? Okay. Keep on hustling. Till you're not no more. Kingpin. It ain't who go run out there and say, oh, I see what that person's saying. I'm about to do that. Because you about to be one of them. Then your ass about to be one of them. Because it's who thought, who was able to examine the situation and see how you knock all the shit forward without even moving your ass off the seat. That's a God, bitch. We ain't the same. So you can't be sitting up in my face and in my head and my ace of cups swimming all day, drinking all morning before I even wake up and get the experience, the ideas that I'm thinking of today, and then go run off with them and use them. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what this is. And think that I don't own your ass. Queen of Cups. Or I'm the one with the precious things. Or I was hearing something about the beauty industry. Somebody got all the precious things at their feet. You disperse them. They supposed to be at my feet. They ain't supposed to be over there with the high priestesses. They ain't supposed to be with the divine. They ain't supposed to be with none of that. If I was the Queen of Cups, bitch, these precious stones, this is in the Bible. This is biblical here. With the precious stones, all these different rubies and stuff at her feet. That's what this is in the Bible here. The Queen of Cups. But your Queen of Cups, you don't want to get this person in trouble. But this person was doing the same thing as this Queen of Swords. And all these other Pisces bitches with these crooked lawyers or judges or whatever this is here, that they don't have nothing to say. When the Ace of Swords, when the Empress put out the Ace of Swords, everybody got to sit down. The King of Swords in reverse, everything. Because this Queen of Swords can be in reverse because they said something, a lie. It's over for you. It's too late for you. We can't swap out the this. We can't heal that poison that we put in her body 2 months ago. We can't do something, and something is not over. You have to. You have to. And you have to fulfill these things here in these cups and bring it to this person. Or somebody trying to say that this is an illusion. You can't get this. Right? So you can spiral out of control and snap on everybody or something. They shouldn't have done this. Because it just put more emphasis on something. And somebody ain't dead. And it's not over for somebody. This person is not about to be burdened by whatever it is that you're doing. We're trying to build up this illusion. You try to make it like, oh, that's just an illusion. This is just fantasy. Now somebody that messed up a lot of stuff for like 7 kingdoms or something like this here by doing this dark shit. This could be IAT. See, that's why I'm saying you let somebody in and then you look at IAT and you see how it's being established or something. And you say, if this is a poor country, I want to invest, but you didn't look harder. You didn't look deeper. You just thought you could give these niggas some money and then something would change. And you see it's the same mindset or something. Or somebody started building something and didn't finish or something like this. Or some people is just too charismatic, too free or something. I don't know. It's something that somebody did here. And so you put it, when we talk about the heart of Tafiti and that black stuff coming and leaking all over, you know, until she got the heart back. Somebody lying. Because somebody in the public with one person, but behind the scenes you fucking with my man. You got the heart hidden. Okay? And I think this ain't like, the person is not like the rest. Like I'm not like the rest, but you like the rest. It's like, well, you could just give me mine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That only know my scent or whatever. You can just give me mine and we go off and do something else. Them motherfuckers stay in the limelight. And then when this bitch died, then you could just act like, if he looked just like the other one, then you could just act like, oh, he got a new girlfriend now. By then, I'll be nice, skinny and shit like this. And, you know, I'll be ready for the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Eating healthy and shit like this. I'll be poised. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You see what I'm saying? Well groomed. I'll be a little bit, you know, well spoken for the limelight. Okay. Even though, like I told y'all, you don't know, you do not know these motherfucking people that's in the limelight. I'm gonna stop saying celebrities. You do not know these people that's in the limelight. You don't know what they. This is like the damsel people. You don't know us. You don't know what we had to go through to get here. Oh, I do. I'm the one that you left behind, and I didn't see you, but God shared with me what you've been doing over the past 20-something years with my kingdom behind my back. So I do know. That's why I'm telling you here, because you thinking you keep on saying I don't know, and I'm telling you here that your reign is over and mine is just beginning. So somebody's like, well, if you don't want to work with us, then we're gonna just block you or something. Because this is more somebody like, I don't know them. Remember, you didn't know me when y'all left me, and when I really needed the answers, you didn't know me. I don't know you. And they're like, well, we are now in control of the background or something. You stole it. We're not gonna let you shine, or we're gonna make you invisible. You stole it, and then you're gonna be laid to rest. And when the sun lay your ass down, you're not getting back up. All because these people all could have attacked this relationship. Or if they touch these two people this time, then the shit is about to backfire on you. Yeah, these people. that took advantage of their family, so-called family member, community member, co-worker, whatever this is. And now these people is sad. And somebody already trying to block it. I'm telling you. They was already told, this is like 24 to 48 hours ago. And somebody already trying to block it. Yep. Somebody already trying to block it. Yeah, we got the King of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Nothing you can do about it. Yeah, somebody's heartbroken. Broken hearted about the truth. What they did to their person. Ooh. Anyways, that's all I got for now, y'all. I'll see you later.